right, this little how-to video is so if you want to add a background, we're going to use our sink or float assignment for this example, but this will work for any coding project. So what I'm going to do is I want a better background than this, something more creative than just me drawing a water line. So I've come over here to Google and I've typed in water backgrounds, and I actually found this one that I like a lot. I thought it'd be kind of neat because it actually has a very specific water line for something to float or sink. So you're going to right click and you're going to save the image as. And when you guys do this on a student Chromebook, it's going to save it in your downloads. In mine, it saves on the desktop, but you're going to find everything in your downloads right here. So I'm going to save it. And then I'm going to come back to Scratch. Now, mine downloads different than you guys, so you won't necessarily see a download bar. So when I'm in Scratch, what I'm going to do is I've clicked on my background. So you can see where my stage is dark blue here all the way around. When I go to the code, there's no coding for motion because I'm in the backdrop, and I'm going to go over here to the backdrop section. On your sprites, this would say costumes. When I hover over the backdrop button here, I get all these options. I'm not going to choose a background because I'm uploading one, I'm not painting one, and I'm not doing a surprise. This is the button I want, upload backdrop. So I'm going to click on this, and it's going to pull up this drop down. It could be a separate window. On a student Chromebook, you're going to go to your downloads, and it's going to look different than mine. So you go to your downloads, you find it where it lists. I have mine opened up so I can see it as little thumbnails instead of a list. So I'm going to find my water one. I can click on it, and I'm going to open it. And it's going to pop it in here. Now you notice this is not wide enough to work on the whole screen. So it says convert to a vector, so that's what I'm going to do. I have to think about this for my, no, I'm going to keep it in bit mode. And I'm going to, play with it just a moment. No, I do want it to, I want to convert it to vec mode. So it's going to, you want it to say convert to bitmap here to make sure you're in the right one. Click on this arrow because this is like no fill, no color. So when I click onto my photo, I get the editing bar all the way around it. So I can bring this down and stretch everything to completely cover the whole screen. So just getting past these little white lines. And I'm going to extend the top. Scroll that up a little more, just to check. So you can see this white line here. This is showing you the frame of this workspace. So I still have some white down at the bottom. I'm going to scroll down on the side. You can see this line here. And I'm going to bring this down some more. All right? There, now it completely covers the whole entire screen. So now when I come over here, I have a specific place for things to float, depending on where you want them to float. And I have a really nice water line for things that sink. And when you have it sink, you can, take it down as far as you want too. So that's how you can do a custom background. This is, like I said, just on the sink and float, but same process for any custom background that you guys want.